TK and friends play Doki Doki Literature Club!
Derek, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Derek. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Derek, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Derek. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yeah. Oh. Should I have said no?
I'll give you a hint. Just hit the skip button.
Oh yeah, it is high. That was grayed out before, huh? What if I mash as fast as I can? Or is it repeating and I just didn't take notice?
No, it's not repeating. But...
Well, then it's gotta stop eventually, right? I keep clicking as fast.
I would just hit skip if I were you.
I'll just hit skip. Oh.
It'll stop.
Oh, it was afternoon and then night. I see.
Yeah.
That's what the color changes were. We're gonna sit here all night looking at this. Oh, now it's back to morning. Yeah, I'm assuming it'll stop because this is obviously afternoon again. Oh yeah, it's the weekend, right? No one came back to class. That makes sense. Spending the weekend with Yuri, just like she wanted.
Her eyes are looking a little more and more dead.
Yeah, a little.
Oh yeah,
a little,
she's getting like paler and grosser. Like the stains are darkening.
a little more glazed over.
Yeah. She's probably starting to stink.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing you didn't try to click through all that.
Yeah. I made an effort.
All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah.
That's how I'd react to a dead body too. Oh, you've puked everywhere.
Well, yeah. It probably stinks.
Natsuki runs away. ...
I'm here. Derek, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Derek? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking notice that I don't have the option to skip, save, load, or anything right now.
I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from Wagyu tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Derek. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Derek. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Derek? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Derek. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Derek. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Derek. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Derek, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Derek, will you go out with me? I wasn't reading that part.
I know.
I was
I was
actually
just thinking
asking
about
you.
how I was going to pose the question of was your idea to do this playthrough just in a big elaborate way to ask me to date?
Okay, yikes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Derek. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Derek. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local File button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. This this will go on forever, literally.
I went to the local files and there is a folder called Characters.
Yep.
And there's a
Okay.
Monica.character, and that's the only file in the folder.
Yeah, you know what you got to do with that, right?
I gotta delete it, don't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just stuck with her until I delete her, right?
Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion.
Yeah, she'll just keep saying things like
I
this.
want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Delete it before it write another poem. Ah! Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Monica.
You can just pick one.
Yeah. Let's go.
We can just maybe when we restart we can.
Oh, my previous save is gone.
Oh yeah, they're gone. Oh yeah, you don't have to save anymore.
She'll just be there.
Yeah,
when
once
go back.
if you reopen the game, it's just her.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
She
like,
wants to hang out every day.
that's a real good way to fuck up this playthrough if I can't save. I'm going to browse local files. Going to characters. And I'm going to delete Monica. She's deleted.
What's happening? Derek, what's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, Derek. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Derek? Did you? Did you delete me?
How could you? How did you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Derek. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Derek, you completely, truly made me sick. Goodbye. I'll still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. And I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I loved? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Derek. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then...
Oh no, she's just gone.
Oh no?
But at least Sayori's back. Well, yeah, I feel bad in the end for her, 'cause she turned it around.
Zero Monica in it. What's it gonna be like?
It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Derek.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Derek, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Derek, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting up a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Derek! What are you doing here?
Well, I just... I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Derek that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Derek. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Well, working? Derek, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing!
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Derek, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
Well, about, you know, the first thing he said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Derek wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Derek?
Maybe?
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri,
Eh? I have to read manga?
jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute.
Sayuri, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you, too, Derek.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayuri.
Ah, Derek. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Derek. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Derek. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Over. What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Ooh, it hurts.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Derek. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of
Similar to my voice.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Almost spot on. In fact, if I didn't notice that your thing wasn't lighting up, I would have thought this was you.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special
Yeah, she wants you to hear her piano song.
take just to find that special day?
That's super weird
What is?
that she has a voice.
Yeah.
Why?
That no one knows who the voice actress is too. Like it's a secret.
Well, that's a fun little thing. But yeah, it was just oh, there's a picture of Natsuki I didn't see. I guess that happens during your second intimate time with her, like Yuri's chocolate thing.
Yeah, when you jam the chocolate in her mouth.
Yeah, crammed it right in
Yeah.
there.
Stop clapping. You're clapping right by the mic. What are you doing?
All right,
You're
well,
ruining
Clapping.
me.
I guess that was Doki Doki Literature Club. It's gonna give us the credits and show us the pictures that I didn't see. Oh, this must have been the weekend you spent with Yuri that I didn't do. Yeah, it's just scrolling through the credits and showing the pictures.
Yeah, and deleting the
What's
pictures.
going on there?
Yeah, it's deleting them.
That's the Sayori path.
Yeah, it looks like she dropped her Pocky.
Oh, Pocky's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pocky's
I like-
overrated as
I
hell.
like the green tea.
You're right that it's overrated, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who's overrating it?
Everybody fucking
who's
loves. Everybody's
audience
always
is it?
talking about
Oh,
Pocky and
look,
how
special
good it is.
thanks, Monica and Derek. My name is in the credits.
Oh,
That's
Aw.
fun. They put my name
Aw.
right there in the credits. How'd they know I
Thanks.
was gonna play this? That doesn't make any damn sense.
Made with Love by Team Salvato.
Thanks, Team Salvato. I think the guy that made this was at an Anime North a bit ago.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
it's you.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica.